Hello! Okay, there we go. I love it. I don't know why everything decided to break. I didn't do that. Must have been an update or something. So, yeah, it's been a minute. Last week was an interesting situation. A coworker decided to disappear, and so I took all their hours, which is it's gonna be a nice paycheck, you know, but still not a great situation. So that is why there was no streams last week. If you didn't hear, and this week is normal. We're back to normal again. I just didn't stream on Thursday because of obvious US reasons. But now we're back, and today we're going to just be doing some art and launching our VGen. My VGen, sorry. I keep saying our. My VGen at the end of stream. I just don't want it to do it at the beginning of stream so I don't start staring it down. Because I know I'm just gonna start stalking it, and we don't need to do that right now. So let me make sure that, okay, that mic does have the proper tracking. Close this up. So we're going to be doing some more Furina today, but also to be a little more related to the commission openings, as I'm going to be doing Minecraft skins first only, just to only do a few at first, and then I'll start slowly opening up some other things, just to make sure I can like handle it well and not give anybody something that's going to be a late product of sorts. We will also be redesigning my Minecraft skin because I need to update mine. So, gonna slap on some music, adjust the volume from there. I love how Genshin shows up, and that literally does not help me. Hold up, let me find some music to help out a little. Maybe one that's not 6 minutes long. There we go. Turn that up just a tiny bit. Alright. And so all that we're otherwise doing is just drawing Furina, which right now we're at the color stage, so that's the best part. I love me some color. So let me let you guys see what I've done. Some of this was off stream of like recoloring the lines, and I didn't realize I did this with the symmetry tool. I completely cut this off. Let me turn down that music a little more. There we go. And if it gets too quiet, I'll readjust it from there. But I didn't realize I cut the shoulder off completely, so I'm gonna have to readjust that. It is gonna make her shoulder look really weird, but actually, I think I'll just edit it through the close because that feels better. It'll just be really tight, since I already have other details that I really don't want to have to redraw. There we go. Tidy this up just a tiny bit. Right. And I think we're good from there. Now we need to turn off the layers. So it's gonna start looking, yeah, a little weird. A little mole rat, even. Now Furina is very, very pale. So gonna need a bigger pen size, that's for sure. Save before I start. And then go ham at it. She's a lot paler than that, though. She's pretty pale. But I don't think she goes outside a whole lot, so. Sometimes with my coloring, hold up. This music's a little too loud for me right now. So I'm gonna have to change the volumes a little. Up for you guys, but down for me. A little more up. Okay. Hopefully that should be pretty thin. Let's hope. Let's hope. When I do color, just because I do this only with big areas. If I'm doing like intricate details, I'm not gonna make this big blob, but I'll just color all around it and then cut it out like a cookie cutter and start erasing the things outside the line art. I mostly do this for the body coloring because I find it fun, honestly. The coloring process is very fun with just like slab all the color on at once and then you go from there. I'm gonna take the signature off for a moment. I need to make like a little duck or something for an official signature to slap on things instead of slapping the logo because the logo just gets really big and you can't adjust color from there. So I need to make something at some point. Make sure I cover all the feet, which I'm very proud of myself for these legs and stuff. I will definitely be opening up more stuff as I go for commission future, but for now I'm only gonna do Minecraft skins, and then honestly it's because I need more examples of stuff like full body stuff like this. So I have a few characters that I've actually asked about from friends to do next. Which first one's gonna be Happy Chaos from Guilty Gear Strive, which I have quite a few friends in the fighting game community, though I don't really play fighting games myself. Like I've played some, but I don't know them like they do. Like they enter tournaments, they organize brackets and stuff, and yeah, I can't memorize a combo, so, or at least haven't really put in the effort to try. But I do have Guilty Gear. I really love Happy Chaos. Could I play him? Absolutely not. He takes thinking. But he is a really cool looking character. And I do really like seeing his gameplay. I just could not play him for the life of me. I'm hoping this music actually isn't a little too quiet, but this is a quiet start to this song, so I'm just kind of consciously watching the noise levels for you guys. It can go up a tiny bit more. Tiny. There we go. I just need to not talk so quiet, and then we're on the better strike. Strike? I'm speaking words that don't make sense, okay? It is just that kind of day. I pulled it's not entirely a double, but I was basically at work for like about 12 hours yesterday, so little out of the loop right now. Tired from that. That was 18k steps, all from just work alone. And then I came home and I made bread. So, banana bread to be specific. That is like the one thing I'm best at making. Well, that and carrot cake, but carrot cake takes a lot more effort than banana bread. Might be able to symmetry tool the legs, I just can't the arms. So all of this down to like the hip groin area I have to do manually. I'm very excited to do some more Minecraft skins though. I'm only opening up a few slots besides to make sure like I get people in a good time frame and like good quality, kind of test my pacing. It's also because if things start off really slow, I'm probably going to just have one of my friends like, here, I give you some money and I want you to test and show me how the process works. Because I want to make sure like everything's good for my side and the client side. And I've never done a through VGen before, like commissioned anybody yet. I want to, but I'm waiting on the paycheck and see how much it is. Because I'm saving up for a trip right now, so trying to cover that first. And then I do have a commission that is not very expensive that I want to do. So then I'll do that at some point in the future. But I've never used VGen. I don't know anybody who really has. So I have no clue how it looks client side, how it looks the artist side. So very curious what it looks like. So I'm hoping with everything that I could do for my artist dashboard that I covered all the bases, everything should be fine. But just in case. You know, it's always good to know. Especially since I haven't been on the client side before, so I don't even know how the request forms look. And like how it looks when the artist gets back to you, that kind of thing. Thank you! And welcome on in! How you doing today? Yeah, just drawing Furina, doing the colors so far. So, you know, doing the skin color first, so it's very weird just because it's a naked body, but... Well, we got clothes on after the fact. I'm doing alright, just a bit tired from working like 12 hours yesterday on my feet the entire time. But other than that, pretty good. Honestly, I almost contemplated switching to Genshin today, but I really want to get Nahida. And I have like 30 pulls into her, but I have no pity, I have no guarantee. Well, very little pity. And I'm completely out of primos. Nahida is the Archon of Sumeru, and her banner with Hutaz is currently up. So she's good because she does a big AoE. She's like one of the few Dendro characters I like. In terms of like playability. Though I still don't think there's actually a ton yet. Are these? Oh, these aren't completely. Gotta turn off the Dane Symmetry tool. But yeah, when I stream Genshin on Monday, definitely going a little ham on the quest, hopefully. I had that whole day off, so I'm totally good to just keep going and going. Got story quests to do. Can do Notland quest. I think there's an event going on. Like a small one of those itty bitty ones. But it does get you primos, so I will gladly take whatever I can. Maybe... I don't know how much I want to cram into that stream. Maybe the imaginary theater thing? Yeah, Furina's the Fontaine Archon. Yeah, because I recently caught up and finished the Fontaine Archon quest. That is why I'm drawing her, but also because I like her design and doesn't seem too difficult, though I realized in the midst of making her outfit, I may have missed a few details around like the pants, but there's so many details I kind of don't want to go back in. Alright, so that's pretty much all the body color done. We'll do shading on a different layer. And now we'll get the hair in, so she looks a little less like a mole rat. Yo, it worked! Thank you for the follow. I'm so glad when Stream Elements works, though I see it's not updating. Oh no, wait, it did! God, I love when Stream Elements works! It only starts working on Twitch though. On YouTube, it will not freaking work. For the life of me. Oh yeah, I've never actually seen the command part. I don't have a lot of commands. And the VGen's not in there yet either. I'm gonna be making that today. But nothing, cause nothing's open yet, so there's nothing to see. She has pretty white hair. So any real color difference is gonna come off of the shading and stuff. Actually, I could make the VGen command right now. I was gonna wait, but I don't know if Stream Elements will immediately update it though. Oh, thank you for reminding me. I need to take the Instagram off that list. I have an Instagram account. I do not use it. Just because I really prefer the posting methods of Twitter or Blue Sky better. But I do still have it, so I like have the name saved. But that's about it. When I'm done with all this coloring, we gotta go and take out some of the line art, since like you can see that I'm coloring over the head line art, but it's not gone because I always put the color underneath. Yeah, the hair took me a while. Like, Semi-Tree Tool really helped, but I had to get a few different references for how it looked. Besides the fact that trying to get one for her short hair is never there. I've technically been drawing since like I was 2 years old, but I've pretty much been drawing since I really could hold a pencil, so years. But digitally drawing, what, probably 6 years? I think it's either like 6 or 7. Because I think I used to draw, yeah, I used to draw on my iPad for a bit with Procreate. And then I got an art tablet, and that was great. Thank you to my comp sci teacher for showing me art tablets that are really pretty good quality. Yeah, all I know is the only way I know it was like when I was like 2 is because apparently like as a child used to draw on the wall with like a milk bottle or like juices and stuff. Actually, maybe it was younger than 2, but I'm just gonna say 2. But yeah, when you just start, smudging stuff on the walls and stuff, yeah. Or probably drawing like with a stick in the dirt. I'll end up getting the blue parts after. I'm just kind of doing the white as a base, so if I miss anything, I can really see it. So, nah, I'll finish the hair first before I take out the head outline, because it's gonna look really funky. I'll end up getting back to Halo, maybe sometime next week. Thing is, it is going to be a long stream day for that. Is that color? No, that was technically space in between, isn't it? Turn on the face. No, this was colored. This is color part. Usually on here, I only have really done Halo and art, but when I get affiliate status, I'm actually going to go through all of Deltarune. Well, that's out. I think 3 and 4 just released, or like about to release, like they have dates. But I've never played Deltarune myself, and I've only fully seen Chapter 1. I've not fully seen Chapter 2. I know some of the themes in Chapter 2, but I haven't seen all of the bosses. And, 3 and 4 I've seen absolutely nothing for. I thought there was 5 chapters, but I really don't know. It's, if you've ever heard of Undertale, it's by the same creator. It's I think it's kind of like a parallel universe, but not completely. But yeah, if you've ever heard of Undertale, it's by the same person. So it's what Toby Fox has been otherwise working on. I honestly do not know where you download it though. I've never looked into it yet. So I don't think it's on Steam. And I can just quickly check that actually. Oh no, it is. So I guess it for any of the updates for chapters, it's probably like just game updates. Oh, you can't even review it. Oh, release date coming soon. Okay, so it's not fully on Steam, but I know you can download it somewhere. I'll have to figure out when that is, but that's when we get, you know, affiliate, which besides the 50 is just like, really affiliate, the only hardest part is getting 50 followers. Otherwise, it's just make sure you stream on a few different days for a while. And, I mean, if you stream for long enough, you'll most likely get the people chatting. So, it's really getting to that number, streaming just a little bit more than it should pop over, I think. And then playing Deltarune. But on Twitch, I do art and Halos so far. Deltarune when we to celebrate getting affiliate. And then on YouTube, because I also do YouTube streaming, I have Genshin, Windcraft, and I did stream. I used to stream Touhou, but I did get pointed out by a viewer, and which is a good point, that because it's a bullet hell game, which means you have to like pay attention to it a lot, you do end up really not having a lot of focus for both a chat and the game. So it's honestly better video format. So I need to make videos about it, but I haven't yet. So I will at some point. But I did used to stream that. I had a few other stream series too, but kind of forgot about them. Yeah, the three viewers, which I have one of my friends like kind of just lurk in the background, which does help a little bit. But since I'm not at the 50 follower mark anyways, I'm not really bothering friends much in the way of like, if you want to view, they can pop in. But otherwise, I'm not bothering them to be like, hey, can you just pop in for a little bit so I can hopefully get this? Alright. Now... Actually... Thank you. Yeah, it has been a while since I've drawn full pieces, so I'm really glad this came out as well as it did. So... I'm just making a copy of the line art just in case I mess something up. But because at this point, I do have to start going in and erasing stuff. Just a tad. Yeah, it's separately, only because I know there's a dual thing for dual streaming, but I like to kind of keep the content separate. I get different crowds. And otherwise, managing two chats is a lot because I don't have any mods. And so, if anything were to happen, it's way easier to just check on one chat and not have to keep an eye on both being good. I don't usually have any problems, but in case. I've had a few. But it's just really weird people. So nothing like hateful, it's just really weird people. Yeah, no mods. Mostly because if I were to like get any of my friends, since I'll mod for them when they stream, the only thing is that usually they're busy doing something or at work. And so it's like, oh, yeah, that's not gonna work. Or, you know, sleeping, because I stream in the afternoon most of the time. So actually, it is a little glad that I didn't stream last week. Stream times were all over the frickin' place. do the blue parts. Yeah, at some point, you know, I'll get mods, but I more would like to ask friends, but it's just also like, yeah, people are busy, so it's a little tough to see who is and isn't. Or at least who would be willing to, because not a lot of my content is an interest of my friends. These parts are pretty as well. Actually, at this point, I can lock in the layer, just go from there. I would symmetry tool this part, but there's slight differences and I'm afraid it's going to be a little off. So then it's going to mess me up. Yeah, it's also Angel Chrome. It should be, at least on the Twitch page, depends on if you're viewing mobile or not. It should be in one of like the links for the About section that's always under the tab. So it says YouTube and VODs. The VODs are like just for the Twitch VODs part, but it's the same channel. I don't really see, for at least me, a reason to separate it. If ever in the future, maybe, but I don't see much of a reason. Yeah, for Monday, I'll be streaming Genshin, and Tuesday, I'll be streaming Windcraft. Yeah, I made sure to write that down on my calendar. A little whiteboard calendar, and it helps. I do want to eventually have more games for Twitch, but this is also like a really good place to do art just because they have an actual art category and YouTube doesn't. So I prefer to keep it over here. And then otherwise I'm not really sure besides Halo what to put on here. I'll figure out at some point. I've thought about Resident Evil, but I haven't actually approached that yet. Because Halo is going to take a long time since I'm basically just achievement hunting. And there is 700 achievements, so fun. I'm like a good quarter, no, a little more like a third of the way through that. Actually, no, I think I'm like 42%, but there's so many. I've seen like 2 through 4, but honestly, I kind of forget about them because it's been so long. So I've only really like more seen Resident Evil. I've never played any of the games, but I do have them because a person that I'm sharing a Steam library with also bought them. Actually, no, somebody bought the bundle and they only wanted one of the games, so then they gave me the rest. So I think I just don't have 8, which is fine. I've never played any of them before. It will be a long time till I ever get to 8. If and when I do. Am I doing the wrong part? I feel like I didn't color code this well enough for myself. No, it's because both of these would be blue. Just have to actually make the difference in the rendering part. So then the pieces are really separated. Furina's hair is a little tricky just because of the like underlying swirls of blue, especially in the bottom of her hair. I'm really not trying to make sure I don't erase all of the white parts. Is called. Okay. It is just some friends in a group call. Doing this part. The great part about the coloring phase is that it can go by really fast. Because you don't have to do a ton of detail till you get to the clothes, really. Unless you do a lot with the hair, and then, you know, that happens. I have 2 little parts up here. There's like tiny bit. But it doesn't go fully into that little hair swirl. Then there's that dark. It's more like this. I think a tiny bit darker. Just a tiny bit. Up just a tiny bit. That's not the same over there. No, I feel like there is some gray there, but I don't know. Yeah, finding an actual picture for just her like short hair version, because she has like two different versions with her long and with the short hair. So basically the normal kind of short cut she has, or the one that makes her more the jellyfish style where there's just the longer hair. All the pictures of like her turned around are always the longer hair version. And so I basically had to be like, well, I guess I'll have to take the front view and deal with that, because I don't have Furina. I do kind of want her. I feel like the Archons are slowly getting a bit... Well, actually, probably since Raiden, they've been getting really good. Well, no. I think it's just because Venti doesn't have as much utilization. Zhongli, Jolie, does. Because he's a really good shielder. Good Geo character. But then when you get to Raiden and the Hida, so the Electro Archon and the Dendro Archon, that's when it starts getting like real powerful. And so the power creep's slowly been going up on the Archons as well, so they're not just utility based. This is the hair color. If I can spell. Now to the phase, which put right there. Oh, hearing the Halo music really makes me want to play it, but we are not doing that right now. We'll do that next week, probably. Honestly, I have to do it when I have a full day off, because we're going for skulls, and those are a bit difficult because you actually have to like finish off the missions, I think. I haven't actually tested that, or I forget if I did. I have Halo Master Chief Collection, so it has Reach 1, 2, 3, 4, and Halo 3 ODST. So the main Halo games. I do have Infinite, but I haven't actually played it on my own yet, so. But because of the original 1, 2, and 3 of the Halo games, there is Skulls, which originally for when they were on Xbox, is how you would unlock difficulty things. So like one skull would turn off like seeing your gun, or seeing your radar, or making enemies more difficult in terms of ranking them up. So they did keep that for Halo Master Chief Collection in 1, 2, and 3. It's just you already have them unlocked, so they're more just there for achievement's sake. I can just only do Halo CE/1 and Halo 3, because Halo 2's is only on Legendary, and for the life of me, I cannot do that on my own. Maybe someday, but I'm not that well off. And I straight up cannot stream Halo 4 because of the music copyright. And because I put the stuff on YouTube, I try to keep everything already copyright free, so I don't ever have to worry about it. which is why my playlist for streams is only game music, because game music's pretty safe besides some. So I don't ever really play like what I usually would listen to, just because I'm trying to keep everything already copyright free as much as I can, so in the future I don't really have to think about it, just so I never have to worry. I need to zoom into the picture I have for Furina. I'm just using a standard picture for her. So let's put a little lighter. What's that? A little more blue. I still forgot that I have the Valorant music in here, and I stopped playing that game a while ago. Sometimes I miss it, but more for playing with friends, because that game I only got into it because I was playing with friends. Alright, now we got a really blue, icy blue for eyes. That's most of her eyes. That's a little more blue than that. Is this too much? I have to fix that. Is there? I've actually never played Halo Wars, but I know it's a strategy game. I just haven't actually ever looked into it before. Actually, surprisingly, I know quite a few people who have played it. And I'm like, huh. Very interesting, because I honestly thought it was a game that was a little less known. Just because it's not like the main Halo games, where you're like first-person shooter and everything. Now, this color is pretty much... It is pretty much like the line art, but I'm making it slightly different. This will look a lot more come together when I actually do the rendering instead of the flat color, because her eyes are a lot more like sparkly detailed, like different colors and shine here and everything like that. These are a bit actual. She kind of has like a lilac, pink purple around her eyes. So I just did that as the outline for her eyes. Really pull it close. I don't like to have colors leak if I can help it. For like if I ever take off the background. And then this eye is very straight up just, actually. A little bit lighter. Whoa, that was too much. Alright, now let me just make sure I actually have enough white on the line. Eyes. God, can I speak? Not that tired. Just a bit. Only got like 6-7 hours of sleep, but I had coffee. So, okay. And I never use much on the lips, and also her lips are pretty blank. So, I think I'll leave those be. Maybe I can give her a tiny lip color. Tiny, we'll test it. I'm not usually too great at that. Also, because I haven't done it in a while. Like a peach. Doesn't help that I did that all in tiny little strokes. Doing on another layer in case I don't like it. And we're definitely gonna trim it down. Otherwise it looks a little silly. Furina would definitely have small lips. This might be it's tricky business. It's a really big brush. And if I add a little bit of white for some shine. One more little dot. That's okay. I think I might actually leave that. And yeah, just like that, the face is pretty much done. We're already on to the clothes already. Surprisingly. Honestly, I didn't expect it to go this fast. I know it's fast, but it's been a hot minute since I've actually done a full piece. I think the last full piece I'd done was my own art reference for my own persona. Otherwise, I've been doing emotes and very quick things. And Minecraft skins. I gotta keep a little bit of an eye on the time only because I do have work today. I just had plenty of time before work to do an art stream. So I gotta leave the house at 5, which probably means I'll need to end 4:30 my time. Which we still have plenty of time. So that's for me to keep track of. Alright. Considering keeping the eyebrows. Since I need to like kind of between like stuff. I'll keep them for now. I will have to like edit. It does say sketch. It's originally a sketch, and then I end up using it as line art all the time. But I'll edit all that later. So now she gets to have clothes. It's just, you know, not colored at all. So we're gonna start with the hat, because the hat is like very detailed. Well, actually really just as detailed as everything else. I think actually I go in and do any white parts. So now when I get to the clothes, this is the part where I go in with tiny detail. I don't do the color blob. Which actually I didn't do that on the hair either. Or at least not by much. So I'll go anywhere that I know there's white only. Just do that up quick. Alright, scroll down on her outfit. And I think it's mainly just the bows. I think this has got to be the most detailed outfit I've ever drawn. Which means Genshin characters are very good practice for that. And I should do this more. Especially because I want detail to not be a super limiter on commissions besides for like something that's like really complex. To be like, hey, I literally cannot do that. Like, people upcharge for difficulty. of like how much stuff there is, I would do that too, but I don't want it to be an issue where I can't do it. Is that all that? No, there's these underlying pieces. And then because I know they're pretty scattered, I'll do the kind of like goldish pieces, which her kind of armor or like just metal pieces for her sleeves look a little flat, but I haven't done that much in the way of armor, so it's very new stuff for me. These are gonna be white, so I can color in them just fine. Probably have to clean it up regardless. There we go. Sometimes it's a little bit hard to tell only because the outline, the line work for everything is still showing through. So it's a little hard to tell, like, hey, did I color that all the way? Just gotta hope for the best. Oh, hi, Oreo. I didn't think you were still in here. Do you want out, bud? My cat Oreo's in my room. Hi, do you want out, bud? Okay, I'll let you out. He's gotta go investigate the barking dogs in the house. They are not my dogs. Oreo is my cat, though. There we go. I just had to let him out. He needed to know what's up. I need to go through the Fontaine soundtrack for Genshin and put some of that on here, because Halo music is not exactly Furina's vibe. I do have Genshin music in here, it's just not a whole lot. It's a little scattered, because I've been going through just the regional albums. I'm not going through any of like the Shimmering Voyage ones, which are basically just kind of a mishmash albums, just because why not just go through the other albums then? Oh, I just noticed, yeah, the shoes are off-put too. Well, that kind of sucks. It's weird how the shoes are off-put, but the socks aren't. I don't know what happened there. Alright, well, I believe everything white is pretty much done. Oh wait, her glove. She has a white glove. Which this one pretty much covers her whole hand. Especially with how I drew the sleeves, which wish I drew the kind of frill on her sleeves a bit better, but because it's angled and a little weird, I didn't draw it the best. But luckily this piece is for me, so it is okay. I think that's all the white, so now to do all these metal pieces. And that kind of little lip stain I got going for her is actually kind of grown on me. Because she doesn't really have much color on her face. Like, besides her eyes, her lips don't have anything. She doesn't have any sort of real makeup on her. No, like, eyeliner of sorts. She has fancy eyelashes, but metal's a very odd color. There's actually 2 shades of metal in her outfit. One's a more brown and one's a more yellow. They look a bit different, but not heavily. I'm a little locked in. And I'm really hoping my voice isn't getting too quiet. I notice whenever I draw, I end up talking a bit quieter because I'm getting close to my art tablet. In this part. I would turn up my own volume, but I know once I really start speaking, it gets a little louder. So I really don't want to, hurt people's ears. That part, is this color too? Alright, now to do these ones. It looks a little more grayed out, but I am going to add quite a bit of shine to things, make it pop a lot more. Which probably after the coloring, I'll end up going to the Minecraft skin. Because that's going to take a while. Only because I'm redoing it. I don't know if I might start from scratch. Only because the site I use, because I'm not doing it in here. I don't know Minecraft basics enough to just do it off of my art program. That it won't let me have 2 skins edited at the same time. So I do have to do them separately. This is that color. Well, is there heat? Yeah, because these look like pretty brownish right now, icky, but I'm gonna make them shine. Then this looks a little more on the orangish side, though I gave it the more yellow outline on accident. Whoops. Super tiny details. Staring like super intensely at my screen. Ooh, I may be trying a new mic out at some point. I might be able to borrow one of my dad's, but I'll test around with it tomorrow, see how good it is. I just have to give it back to him. So. Luckily, he usually uses it at night, and I always stream during the day. So, it shouldn't be a problem if I actually start to use it more. We'll see if we get a better mic, because I know the quality on this one is actually somewhat iffy, which sucks. It's only on OBS that it sounds iffy, though. Like in a call, it doesn't as much. Like in a Discord call, it doesn't sound that bad, but for some reason through OBS on stream it does. I do have filters and all, but to make it sound better, so not bad? Question mark. And a little bit over there. Alright. Then there is a little bit more till we start hitting the more orangish red browns. There is a tiny bit on the shoes. Do remember that. I think that's about all the golden parts. So now we need to go through the more warm metal parts. Tiny bit more orange, I think. And a little later. Maybe a little too late. Good enough. This part. Don't think there's anything on the hat, but I'll check. And nope. Oh, that was some of this color. Else. No, it's the outline is that color, but it's actually one of these. Now down here, because the pants definitely have it. Well, and that little part on the glove. Nothing on the shoes. Okay. Now we'll do the blue of the hat. Since it's a very darker blue. Hat's almost like a completely different blue than everything else. A little bit lighter than that. Yeah, it's very like navy blue. Trying to be very light-handed about this. Trying to get every little pixel and not crop out on it. Very close to the bow. There we go. Yes, Oreo, you want in, bud? You want back in? Do you? Because if you're meowing about me about food, I know you have some downstairs. I let him back in. Hi. You gonna chill out today? Heard a little bottle sound. I just opened lemonade. Ugh. Tastes weird when it's not cold. I ended up buying lemonade because I hadn't had some in so long. Didn't want a big bottle, and then ended up having to buy a 6-pack because I couldn't find a single bottle. Like just alone, which is like, darn it. Really? You couldn't have one that's just alone? Trying to be very careful. Since the color can just go right over the hair. And I really don't want it to, because then that's going to be an issue I don't want to have to deal with. A little closer in. And this ends up being a little more of a purple-ish shade that she has like for her under hat. So it's almost like a completely different shade, maybe a little more blue. So it's not super duper. There is kind of a line for the border, and I'll do that in the render part. Or at least I better. I better remember to do that. And now we can get the kind of gem color that she has, which is an ombre, and I will do the ombre when it comes to the render part, of course. I will just keep saying that over and over. I'll leave it till then. Fake color. Trying to get this color right is very, very tricky. Also, I'm not sure if you guys can see all my Steam notifications going up. A lot of people are playing games right now. Mostly Guilty Gear, so they're probably beating each other up. Right, now I gotta scroll down on this outfit. Okay, yeah, and this is the right blue now that I'm looking at it. Because there is the ombre effect, which I'll add later, that gives a lot more, like, I don't know, hydro element vibe, I guess. this one is actually just a different color for some reason. It's actually like about this color, so I'll do that one separate. But there's gems on her hands, her vision. There is supposed to be a few on her pants, but yeah, I didn't do that. So that is the few details that I did miss, is doing the pants. And maybe you want to do this on a separate layer and just combine it later. How long is this song? Okay, I'm gonna switch it to some Genshin. Which means starts here, and I'm just gonna stop the shuffle. Song, can I? I'm gonna put it where all the Toho stuff is. So now all decent amount of Genshin stuff is together. It's all pretty split apart though. You have a lot more stuff down at the bottom. It's a lot of sad stuff though, so I'm gonna keep it where it is for now. Yeah, I can probably keep it at the volume it is. If the music's ever too quiet, I can always turn it up for you guys. Since it's a little hard for me to judge since we're not at the same volume. I do have one Genshin song I need to remove from this playlist. Because I don't like it as much as I thought I did. I felt like I need to sneeze. I didn't sneeze. She's coming a lot more together, I think. So, Control E. I think I'll actually do this color right here. This is definitely darker gray. Played Minecraft in like a few weeks. I was playing a mod pack with some friends. And then I just kind of forgot because all I had to do was clear a bunch of land for what I wanted to build. So I forgot. Lemonade is so weird when it's not cold. It's a little more on the blue side. It's a tiny. Tiny bit darker. Yeah, because then I'll add some shading. The pants are just slightly warmer than this color. But I actually want to get a big area in because I keep doing the small details and it still looks like she's not as colored in yet. So I'm just getting a decent main part. Really, I should be doing this on a separate layer just so I don't mess everything up in one go, but we will do that for the next parts. We'll be smarter next time. Because I gotta dodge elements like this. Try to go around them and not have to color anything. Because I really don't want to. This glove is more like a purple-ish gray just from their shading, but I gotta make this kind of part of the top more of a bluish gray. This is more purple. And then this is just slightly warmer. So. Go fix that right now while I remember. Few pixels sticking out. Is this just line art? It's just line art. Here we go. Oh, wait a minute. I just realized why'd it turn on the smart shuffle? I thought I clicked not shuffle. I was wondering why Minecraft music played. Should have gone right into some Sumeru stuff. Well, good thing I know. I was vibing with the Minecraft music, but then I also thought about it. Wait, I was just trying to play, like, just Genshin music for a bit. But the playlist said no. We turn on Smart Shuffle now. Trying to add this. Damn, that was clean. Trying to get the edges as best as I can. This kind of makes me wish I could replay the Sumer Archon quest. I do have a way of doing it because I need to fix a friend's account. That I've totally forgotten about because I am not in the habit of even playing my account daily. But I need to get theirs up because how I'm going to get them to play again, besides fixing their account, it's kind of busted, is getting Furina for them. So I have to pull Furina when I have no clue what their pity is. So fun. So it'll be up to total luck to get that. Okay, and then this is slightly warm, though I think it's more warm for lights. So I think it's just more gray. Yeah, more gray. So I would do this on a separate layer. I still have yet to do some Sumeru exploration. Tomorrow may be a pretty good testing day for me. I'm gonna test out a new mic, do some stuff on my own, but also I really should grind Genshin, so maybe I'll test out the new mic while playing Genshin. Get in between the fingers. Go there. Up here. A little more. Trying to get all these grays in. Actually, what kind of gray are shoes? Okay, they're more like the gloves with the kind of tiny bit more purplish. So then I'll get that in as well. Control. Different layer, just to be safe. Right, and then this more towards the purple area. Go. And once I'm done with this piece, the next full piece I can do, besides any commission work, another point in time is doing Happy Chaos. I need to find a good pose for him. Ooh, and I have to draw guns, don't I? That's gonna be odd. I've only drawn a gun once. It was for a Valorant related drawing, but I've only drawn one once. Maybe twice? Yeah, the gloves are gonna like, it looks real bad just because the body line art is still through there. Then if it wasn't, ooh, that's a lot of holes poking through. That up. Yeah, we'll be cleaning that up after the fact. Of just erasing stuff like that hand detail within there. Because otherwise it makes it look real messed up. When it ain't. It ain't as bad. Except for the shoes. That's a little weird right there, but I don't know how it got offset when the socks are fine, the shoes aren't. I might have drawn that separately and moved the line. A little bit of a problem of doing a little more scattered. Of just like, oh, I draw this element, then go up and down, side to side. Don't go in order. Does make it slightly a problem. That's a little over, but that's why we're glad we drew it on another layer. Get there. Colored a part in that I didn't on it. So grab this. May not match the line art, but you know what? That's okay. Tis okay. Oops. My bad. Then once we're done with the shoes, we can get a little bit of a progress check. Alright, pretty much done with that gray. So she's getting a bit more color. I honestly almost feel like she looks kind of small, like her body, but also not all of it is colored, so it's a bit hard to tell. Move that down, add another layer. I accidentally add two, but you know what? That's fine. Now I'm actually gonna do main suit color. Light. A little too. A bit more. Tiny bit lighter. Saturated. Really tricky blue to pin down. It's a very slight difference, but I think I kind of have it. Now just to go in and get what I can. My voice sounds like I'm dying a bit. It's because haven't had a lot of water today, so it actually might be dying. Okay. Sorry about that. I noticed there's speckles from. Ah, okay. There we go. And when I get all the line art off, it's actually gonna look really funky for a bit, because I know I didn't color this completely 100% there, but we got close. Yeah, it's definitely got to be some stuff from the elbow. We'll see if I actually finish coloring her. I really do want to redo my Minecraft skin. Just as it's actually related to the in quotes grand opening of the VGen, because I'm opening up Minecraft skins first. I think I may get her main suit color and then switch over to the Minecraft. Which I actually don't think it's going to work with my art tablet. I have it on this screen, but I don't know if I can exactly just pen in stuff. I don't think so. That over a little bit too much. Just coloring this on this side so I actually remember. Trying to be very careful of not going over all the details with this color. Get the hair and the bow. Very careful. Careful, careful, careful. I want to at least get this main suit color done. This does mean even though the tails are like a close color, I'm going to leave them blank for now. For now, the Minecraft skin is more like a touch-up redo, less of a let's start from scratch, unless it bothers me that much. It's because I'm trying to get out of the habit of pillow shading and do more of actual hair detail. As much as you can in a Minecraft skin. And my skin has pillow shading. Does mean I'll have to redo my Christmas skin too. This up a little. Her right side, our left. Very careful. Careful, careful. There we go. I'm just kind of sore because yesterday just lifting up so many ingredients. So many boxes. Furina jump scare! Rah! This is no longer spooky month. But it does mean I need to be getting on my winter Christmas month. PG tuber. The Christmas skin should not take that long. Okay, maybe the tails won't stay blank. Whoops. No, not one. Do whatever normal is. Do that. Get the tiny bit of detail there. And yes, this one's more like a base color. Because I know it ombres more into like a purple. The back, the same as well. Getting very close. We can finish off the shows. We can finish that off too. Yeah, we still have plenty of time. I'm just always nervous about the time. So these bows are about the same as the top ones, but these back ones are like super freaking saturated. Saturated. Here we go. Now that back tail is also that same blue. Alright. Now that it's switched over to Skullgirls, we're going to switch it to other Genshin, the other part of Genshin that I got. Why are the dogs still barking downstairs? Hear them going crazy. It's definitely darker blue, darker. Just scroll up on my just a tiny bit. And she does kind of have like a pattern through here, this specific area. Oh, do that on the render, because it's very flat too. Alright, and this of course is just a base color. It does, get darker in certain areas, like really dark. It also is slightly messing with my eyes. Actually, gonna take a look at the 3D model. I have a 3D model reference. Didn't mean a jump scare like that. Jump scare over here. So it doesn't look like it's a weird angle, because that's not my intentions. She's supposed to look cool and snazzy! My god, a 3D model reference that I have for her, it's on a site called Sketchfab. God, she looks so dead inside because she's super pale against a really pale, like, white background. Or like a really light gray, and she just looks like the life just got zapped out of her. Actually, this needs to be a little more blue. Saturated too. Settle down. There we go. It is pretty close to the line art color, but it will be okay. Trying to be very careful next to the legs. I just realized the music's like terribly quiet. I mean, even on my side too. I'll turn it up a bit on my side. This is Enkanamiya music. Well, Watatsumi Island and Enkanamiya. So, Inazuma region. Now we have violent flute. Get some of the blue out of the legs. Not too much. Okay. Little bit of cleanup. And the blue here is similar-ish to the, except slightly lighter. Oops. I'm gonna complete the tails before I switch over. I need to complete these damn tails. Except this is messing up my eyes. Sometimes if I stare too long at my computer screen, it makes it hard for me to tell color difference a little bit. So I'm gonna look on the 3D reference model. So this one's a little between. And so though in the 3D model it does not have a whole ton of shading, so this is like really dark otherwise, in the actual in-game model, I will be like, you know, shading it in so it actually looks like it's behind her legs and stuff. And this is a weird part. Hold up, where's a really dark part? Taking this goes down here. More on the blue side. Just a little. Now for this part. Very careful there. And this is like some weird gray. Very ever so slightly just blend these two are in. Then go back to heat. Give. Alright. Now this is gray. Need to finish this little bit too. Which, yes, this tiny detail is not completely accurate, but psh, we're gonna put our own little twist on it. That doesn't really matter. Now this is the same color as the other bows and stuff, so I'll end up doing the bows after this. Touch this up a little. Go to this blue. Mark, did I? Okay. Still need to finish my Enkanomiya exploration. I'm almost at 100%. Actually, I think I reached it, but I have actually like one more chest or two, at least on the Genshin Interactive map, that it says I'm missing, and I know I am, but one is tied to a quest, and one is just a puzzle that I need to solve before I can even do it. Because it's one of those time trials where you'll have to go and chase orbs, but it's a hard destination to get up to. So I'm gonna have to do a puzzle. There's an electro puzzle nearby, and I don't know how to solve it. So I'm gonna have to Google that because I suck at Inazuma puzzles. Inazuma puzzles are tough for me. We definitely do the garters too. God, I just keep doing everything. Yeah, I'm gonna, get off to, do the Minecraft skin. Yeah, yeah, and then I just keep doing everything else. Just need to think about what to eat after stream. Because I gotta eat something before work. Don't know what. And I don't think I have any leftovers. So. Maybe egg burrito. Maybe. We'll see what kind of time I have. What I leave myself with. I can steal that kind of matte color from the tails, actually. No. This be closer to a royal blue, darker. There we go. Alright, any other bows that need to be done? This one. Then this is that color, but there's little bows on the side. Damn, we got all the sad music. Probably super quiet for you guys. I think anyways. This ends up purple-esque. It's vibrant though. I think there's a slight ombre effect to this too. do dark color here. Where those? Sended the playlist? I think so. Oh, there's actually somehow some left. To light color. These up real quick. Get that done. These two bits are slight. And a little lighter than that. Alright, and this is what we have so far. She's not completely done. However, this is where I'm going to leave her. Moment. Control E that. Oh, my keyboard turned off. Whoops. It does that sometimes. So this is where we will leave it for now. And we're gonna jump to Minecraft skin in a minute though. I do need to take a little restroom break and I will be back. So let me switch it on to some more exciting music that isn't as sad. No, not that. Where's something I put on? You know what? Minecraft. We're doing Minecraft. It may not be exciting, but it's good. So I'll be right back real quick and then we'll transition to doing the Minecraft skin. It's more just a touch up, so we're hoping not to take too long on it, but we'll see. And I'm back. So now going to go over to here. I don't know if this is honestly gonna work with the art tablet. So far, so good. So this is my original Minecraft skin. What I'm currently wearing. I do like the outfit. I'm perfectly fine with that. It's more that the hair is very pillow shaded. Like, take this off, and you see how it's just very shaded around the corners. Yeah, I'm wanting to not do that if I can help it. So it's gonna look a little weird for a second. Yeah, I'm gonna do this with my mouse, cause actually, let's see. So I'm fine with the shirt. Honestly, I kind of do want to do more rolled up sleeves. So, whoa, that, what the heck? Doot. Must want to fear that it's a little too sensitive. It might be a little more rolled up than that, because there's not a whole lot of shading on the arms either. Yeah, a little bit more. It's weird. It's like it doesn't fit totally on my art screen. This is tricky. The hair? I'm really gonna have to make this from scratch, huh? Alright, well, set skin. Sure I want to proceed? Yeah. Turning off outer layer, because I've totally screwed myself with that before. Actually, hold on. So you can just copy the code, can't you? Yeah. Upload. I need to get this color. Copy it. So I don't have to do that part again. Control C. Set. And Control V. There we go. Except, I actually need to make it a little. There we go. Except, erase all that because it's totally on the outer layer. This is not working well with the art tablet at all. I think because it's a site, it's not detecting my hand. I don't know what the hell the problem is. And I think this is a little too... There. Ever I need to draw eyes. Ah, that's not what I meant to do. Kidding me? Okay. No, it's just acting up. It's just being dumb. There we go. Now I can at least know where the face is. So do I really do it that low? I gotta open up my dang Minecraft. So many tabs open. Can put the Furina image away for now, I guess. Minecraft's taking a minute to load. Skins. No, yeah, I do put the eyes that low. This looks so dumb. Honestly, kind of like, even though on my persona, on myself, I don't have a middle parting, I honestly like that the Minecraft skin does. Soon, it's colored a little. To check another skin that I've made. Okay. That's just checking something, just how I made it. Though, really. Because of how I do Minecraft skins, the Bane would be an overlay layer. So, like, on the outer layer that they do. So, besides that, let's get to actually putting some color on the rest of the body. I just always need to know where the face is or I lose it. And I really don't want the skin to end up backwards, you know? Right, make sure I got all angles of the head. Yep. Body needs it. Arm. Okay. Leg 1. now we put everything together. Okay, we're going to first put pants on. I completely fill it. Also, realize it's not exactly. I always end up doing like navy blue. One pixel over too many. It's a very saturated red, but we'll be toning it down with some shading. And I'll also kind of get a shirt going. This is a little scattered, but this is more scattered because it's streaming. I'm trying to like cover clothes. Get some clothes on. Put some damn clothes on. Like very white for this. That's so gray. What the? Kind of just a vague outline. This looks like super icky right now. It's okay. Take this. Now for my own sake, I am adding some veins on top. Though I am not fully keeping them at. It looks so dumb, but it's fine. 'Tis okay. It always looks like a rough process at the start. So how did I do this other one? Where I actually didn't do pillow shading. It's weird because I did a parting, but the only thing is about middle, like when you have the more triangle anime middle bang, you don't fully have much in the way of parts. So it will still look pillow shaded on the front, but you can do more from the side or on top. I guess that'd be more similar to how one would look. gotta like put something there. It's so messed up, but I usually end up doing Minecraft skins late at night, so I just end up getting stuff done because I'm in a zone. Right now I'm not completely in that zone. I kind of tore myself away. Oh, jump scare. This might take me kind of putting some more thought into it. So I might go back to Furina in a minute. Or call it a stream for now and just open up the Minecraft skins. And I swear to God, I can do better than this. I've done plenty better. For example, hold on, just downloading that real quick. So, I'm gonna do the skin because this is actually kind of what I'm referencing. So I've done one of my friend's skins, June, and they have a Pokemon character, like their own Pokemon trainer OC, and I made it into a Minecraft skin. So here's without the outer layer. So you got a long skirt with very like sandal-like shoes. Little nice bow, kind of a sweater top. Blue partings on the hair. Nice feminine eyes. And no pillow shading. This is all to be part of like the layered bits of the hair. That's what I'm attempting to do. Fine. A nice ponytail in the back. Ponytails I've never really done, so it's a little difficult. But I kind of got it. It's just a lot of pink on top of pink, so it's a tiny hard to see. With a nice white bow, like a Monica hairstyle. Doki doki. Kind of a sweater crease. Some creases in the arms. Some details like that. More creases in the skirt for movement. Kind of just how it is in the example. Then with the outer layer on, you get kind of like, it's supposed to be a heart chain belt. It's a little hard to do hearts in, you know, with pixels like this, but little heart chain belts around the waist. You got a little bit of ponytail detail right here. You got a bow. So the bow is more pointed out, as well as more the hair fluff in the front, so then the bangs really actually stand out. Same with some of the side parting as well. So it's more layered on top of the shirt and the bow. And I guess I did actually kind of layer the belt a little. Kind of forgot about that. So yeah. So I think today, this has actually probably been the longest art stream I've done, which is a little sad, but oh well. We're going to switch it to, is this? Yeah. So, with that, first I will get the VGen link on another monitor real quick. And so this will only have a few slots for now because I'm a little nervous. I want to make sure things go right. I want to make sure people don't have problems. So I very slowly testing this so then I can make sure that I can give people a product in a good amount of time. Alright, now let's hope Stream Elements doesn't be like, oh, you posted a link. Oh no, you're timed out of your own chat. That'd be dumb. So first, before I post a link, and I will absolutely make this a command, we will go to here. Custom Minecraft skin, $12. That's trying to include over like the PayPal fees, but I've never done it, so that's why we're testing. Goes from unlisted to open, and we will edit it to have slots. going to have 3 slots. Change status to closed after. Publicly display. Publish that. And so now, if you go to my profile, which I will put the link in, there we go. It is now open. 3 slots only. I will be testing this out with a friend as well to make sure that, hey, this looks okay. And just kind of how the process is, because I've never done a VGen commission as a client side or as an artist side. So we'll see how that goes. And it is now live. I'll make sure there's a command, and I'll be making my own Minecraft skin. I will, show that, hey, I can make my own, because I've made these, but also just show that I can make my own. So I think we will end it here. I do thank you all for joining me today. It was a very nice, very productive stream. We got at least started on my Minecraft skin. I'm just having difficulty on it because anything that relates to my persona always is difficult for me. But we got lots of color process on Furina. We're almost done. We have just these little spots right here, which I will get in my own time. Little spot too. But otherwise, we are pretty good on that. And then, just rendering after the fact. So we have made quite a bit of progress today. So I thank you all very much for joining me in the Haven. Next time we do stream on Twitch is unknown, but for YouTube stream, it is Genshin on Monday. And Tuesday is Windcraft. Yep, Windcraft. Other than that, next week we'll really have to see what goes down. And we'll start doing Halo and more art again. Just last week was a doozy. So I do thank you all for joining me. I hope you have all had a wonderful stay in a haven. And I will see you guys later. Bye bye!